Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Capadon, giving them all. Dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can get it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Well, all right. I learned something, and it's sharing time. And I am ever appreciated. I do appreciate God for all that he allows me to learn in my life. Well, one of the best lessons I've learned is that hardship teaches you some great lessons. Challenges brings about some of my best results. I think what I'm trying to say is, in every challenge and hardship, every setback, I've learned something so valuable. So here's what I've known this, but I've just learned it at a different angle. Appreciation and gratitude is the key to having more. Now, I don't know how that sounds to you, but I can't tell you how true it is. God being fair and just, as he really is. He really is. He's a fair and a just God. What's most beneficial to us is he happens to be full of mercy and grace. And I'm telling you something, man. I've probably benefited from his grace and mercy more than anything else. I mean, really, man, if it wasn't for him just forgiving me, and then for him just touching my life the way he has, I mean, I'm not here in this position today. I'm just not. But a funny thing has happened along the way, even to you, if you look at it, is that your genuine appreciation and gratitude has been the key to you having more, for your continued blessings, and for making room for heaven to open up and pour out blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. If you look at it, see, God being a fair and just God, which he is, why would he put more on you than you can bear? If you've noticed everything that's happened in your life, if you're still here, you've made it. You know, forget how rough it was, got that, but you made it. Forget what it sent you through and how it made you feel. you made it. Now, what makes people give up, and you hear about people committing suicide, is they leave the God out of their life. And they start allowing that other voice to control. And if it's really true that God never puts more on you than you can bear, as long as you stay connected to God, you can get through anything. But you lose that connection. You lose that communication. You lose that relationship with him. If you're not having a relationship with God, then who you having a relationship with? Now, it ain't but two forces at work at all time. It's good and evil. It's positive and negative. It's God, it's Satan. Now, this is at work all the time. So if you're not being positive about everything, you leave room for negativity to step in. If you're not trying to be righteous in your way, then you allow evil to step in. If you don't work on your relationship with God, come on now, look who you letting step in. So now, I'm asking you to understand that God never puts more on you than you can bear. Okay, now that we got that clear, that's a fact. Okay, now with that fact in mind, let's go over this right here. Why would God, being as just and merciful as he is, put more on you than you can bear? Example, if God is giving you blessings and all you're doing is complaining about them, you're never showing any appreciation or gratitude about it, why would he give you some more stuff to be ungrateful for? Why would he give you some more stuff to complain about? Why would he give you some more stuff that you would not show any more appreciation for? I mean, this thing is real simple, man, ain't it? If you think about it. So a lot of times, man, when I was going through my positions of not having and wondering and all like here, I ended up checking myself and going, man, I'm not even showing any gratitude or appreciation for the things he has done for me. Start showing some appreciation and gratitude, because it's the key to having more. It's the key to continued blessings. It's the key to the windows of heaven opening up and pouring out a blessing that you won't have room enough to receive. It's the appreciation and gratitude of what you already have. As minimal as it may appear to be right now for you, it is still what you have. But if you've shown no gratitude for the minimal, why would he give you the maximum? I mean, I'm just really just trying to put it real simple so I can keep understanding this thing right here. So let me give you an example in my life. I had gotten so busy at one point that I had began to complain about how busy I was. This is true because I am busy, but it ain't the busy part because I asked to be busy. You know, I asked God to give me opportunities and to make a way for me. Well, in that, you got to do something and you got to get busy. But I began to complain about the busyness and how busy I was. And I noticed that a couple of things slowed up for me. So I had got to the point where I wasn't showing real gratitude for it. Well, I looked up and a couple of things started slowing down. And then I had to catch myself. And I went, wow, man, you have got to start embracing the fact that you are this busy. Embrace the fact that what all comes along with it, because to whom much is given, much is required. You got to start embracing the requirement part if you want to continue with the giving part. So I changed my attitude. I caught myself and I started thanking him and showing real gratitude for how busy I was instead of complaining about how busy I was. And then guess what? It opened up the windows of heaven and some more blessings got poured out. It just works that way all the time. For everybody, for me, for you, for everybody. So listen, y'all, again, your appreciation and gratitude is the key to having more. Your appreciation and gratitude is the key to continued blessings. And your appreciation and gratitude is the only way that you can get those windows of heaven to open up and pour out these blessings that you won't have room enough to receive. You got to act like you're glad for what you got in order to get more. You feel me? Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your undivided attention. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Here we go again. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how grateful I am to God Almighty for just everything, for all of it, for the breath of life, for a measure of health, for opportunity, for another shot at another day, for another amazing, just to have a relationship with him, just to be, to feel like something might be going on and got a place to go with it, to have some dreams and visions and got some help with it. Boy, that God is something else, man. All-knowing, all-powerful. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This is how we do it. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what's going on with you today, man?
Man, let me ask you something, Unc. When you was on that vacation, man, when you be vacation like that, man, and I know you say you be talking to God a lot, what did you learn while you was out there this time? What's the lesson you got this time when you was out there?
Boy, man, I learned quite a bit of them today. But, I have to remember something I was reviewing in my notes, that I take. I got a little journal. I don't do it every single day, but I try to do it as many times in a week as I can. And I was reviewing something. And, there's a scripture in the Bible that says you have not because you ask not, right?
Okay.
But then if you keep reading a little bit further, which is true, most people don't have what they want in life because they never ask God for it. But if you read a little bit further, it says, you have not because you ask amiss, which I interpreted to mean you ask for the wrong reason. Sometimes you're not getting what you want from God because you're asking, but you're asking for the wrong reason. So I had to think about it. Does everything you ask God for have to just benefit you? Can you not do something that will give God the glory? Could you not ask for something that could benefit others? Okay, it's like this. Okay, like you want some more money. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. You should ask God for some more money. But is the money just going to benefit you for pleasure? Or you going to take some of that money and help somebody that needs something? Are you going to take some of that money and give it towards a cause? Are you going to take some of this money and build your foundation or just help, your family members that need something? So you got to remember when you ask God for something, it can't always just be about you because you want a better looking car or you want a bigger house or you want a nicer wardrobe. Sometimes you ask and you have not because you ask amiss. Think about it. If you got everything you need, which a lot of people do, food, shelter, clothing. Those are our needs, right? So the rest of it, we in the want category. So ain't nothing wrong with you wanting more because he'll give you more. Because I'm sure in the want category. But I want so I can help benefit some other people too. And God bless you with that. That's what I learned. That's just me.
I think you got too much, though. I think you got way too much. You asking way too much. Why don't you let somebody else ask?
Get out of line.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got for us?
Yeah, so dear. Today, Shirley, it is your baby has my baby's name. Your baby got my baby's name. That's a problem, okay? That's an issue. So let's handle it. Cat dog, if you would, your baby got my baby's name. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Patricia. Patricia.
Speaking. Who is this?
How you doing? Listen, my name is Floyd. I want to give you a call. Your daughter, she attends middle school, right?
Okay, what's your name again?
Floyd.
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, like I said, your daughter, she do go to middle school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now her name is Derica.
Why you need to know that?
Well,
is something wrong or something?
No, nothing wrong. I don't mean to alarm you or nothing like that, but let me see.
So what you calling me for?
Well, here's the situation. My daughter actually goes to middle school along with your daughter.
Okay.
And it's a bit of a problem that has arisen that me and my wife just found out about.
Okay. What, they having some issues, Derek and your baby, in some kind of, like, trouble or something?
No, nothing like that. But
my baby don't fool with nobody at that school. She don't mess with nobody. She on the honor roll and everything. I don't have no problems out of Derica.
Right.
Like none.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out why you calling me.
Let me tell you, Miss Patricia, what the problem is. See, my daughter name is Derica.
Okay.
So, and it just blew me and my wife away that it was another Derica that went to school.
Okay. All right. I don't know too many Dericas. That's a unique name. That's cute. Okay.
Right. Well, here's the problem. Me and my wife actually, when it was time to name our child, we thought we was really picking a name that nobody would ever pick out for their daughter. And to have another Derica in the school, that blew us away. And I guess the real reason why I'm trying to call you, Miss Patricia, see if there's something maybe we can work out. Maybe like your Derica, does she have a middle name or nickname she can be called by, in opposed to both of them being Derica, we really wanted our child to be the only one with this name.
Okay, wait the up. Now you calling me and you asking me to change my baby's name?
Well, I mean, you ain't really got to legally change. I mean, but just start calling her something else,
No, wait a minute. So what, you the naming police or something? Do you know how many Anns and Lewises and Patricias out there? What if I asked every in the United States to change their name from Patricia? You know how crazy that is?
And I understand that.
You must be on drugs.
No, what I'm trying to say is, this is something that we really have for our baby girl was this name, and we didn't want nobody else to have this. So does your Derica have a middle name she can use?
No. We're going to call her Derica like we've been calling her. You name your baby Dee Dee. Let's call your baby Dee Dee then. You change y'all change y'all baby name at the school.
I'm not calling my baby no Dee Dee.
I don't give a what you call it, but I'm not changing my baby name.
Hey, listen, okay, look, I'm trying to call you and handle this like adults, but you seem to see you're going to push my button and take me to another level.
Obviously, you ain't calling me trying to handle no shit. Just asking me to change my baby name. Call my baby something else at the school because y'all want y'all baby name to be Derica and the only Derica in the school. Hey, you know how many other kids at the damn school got the same name?
I understand that, but for my baby girl, it ain't supposed to be like that.
Huh? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your baby girl and your wife. But, I'm not changing my baby damn name. Y'all call y'all baby D.
No, what I'm trying to do is get it rectified that we can call.
So how the you get my phone number? I know that school ain't gave you my number.
I got your number. Don't worry about how I got it. The problem is that what we're talking about right now is what can we start calling your child?
I don't give a I know that school ain't called you and gave you my damn number.
Listen, ma'am, all I'm trying to do is figure out what can we start calling your daughter.
Derica, like she been being called. You and your wife, y'all need to go down to the vital statistics office and get y'all baby name or conjure up some other kind of name for her. But my baby gonna keep the same damn name.
Let me explain something to you. I've been trying to be calm with you.
You done lost your
If you don't find something else to call her, I'm gonna get all the other kids to start talking.
Number. How you get my number?
Don't worry about how I got the number. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't find another name, I'm gonna start getting the kids to call your daughter something else.
You get them to call my baby something else. I promise you I'm whipping everybody's who call my baby something else.
You gonna have to change your baby name. I want my baby name to be Derica.
Joe, come up in here. This is
excuse me? My princess is supposed to be the only one named Derica.
Had a children call your baby something else at the school.
I'm going to have these kids starting tomorrow at school calling your daughter something else.
I'm not staying on this phone with you like this number. Hang up off my phone and don't call me.
Let me tell you something. I got one more thing I need to say to you. You listen to me?
What?
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
I'm gonna get her. That's better. Y'all my favorite one. Yo, come in. They didn't prank me on this phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad.
You all right, baby?
So sorry. Yes, I'm gonna get her.
Your girlfriend
I'm gonna get her.
You, baby.
That is so. I am so sorry. But you got my nerves bad this morning. Lord have mercy. Lord, I gotta catch my breath.
I got one more thing I got to ask you, darling. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show. I listen to y'all every morning. Y'all so crazy. Ooh, y'all crazy. Lord have mercy. Y'all got my blood pressure up this morning. I love y'all. I listen to y'all show every morning.
And there you have it. That's that bright and early stupid right there. That's that great getting up stupid. And I'll be back in another hour. I'll be just as stupid because that's my job, is to come on here and be stupid. I'm not really stupid. I'm an intelligent stupid. You understand? And there's a difference between the two. A lot of people don't realize that. Really, if they had stupid in the Olympics, boy.
Gold.
Boy.
Start the anthem.
Standing on that top podium, just biting my little old gold. What?
You be the GOAT. It would be the GOAT.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO with...
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Serena Williams slams the Peninsula Paris Hotel for denying her and her daughter access to their rooftop restaurant. Flavor Flav is the real MVP at the Paris Olympics. We'll tell you why. And Steve just might... I don't know. He just might bless us with one of his funny vacation stories. You know he always has one. We'll talk about it all at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from Simone in Toledo. Simone writes, my boyfriend is still married, but he lives at my house. I know for a fact that his wife threw eggs on my car, but he said I have no proof. He is taking her side, even though I've never had problems like this till I met him. Why is he protecting his wife? What? What, lady?
Why is he protecting his wife? Here go the real question. Why is he living in your house and the wife know the way over there? That's the bigger question. Why is he protecting his wife? Why he living in your house? You know, y'all, all of us make mistakes, right? All of us do. We're all human. We've all made them.
Of course.
100. I got it. Ain't no problem. So we ain't worried about that. But you can't do your wrong, and then when some wrong happen, you don't understand what's wrong. That's where we at. You got a married man living in your house. That you do. You know he married. Now, his wife done drove over there and threw some eggs on your house, on your car. Now, you want to know, he's sitting up here saying that ain't her. Why is he protecting his wife? Well, could it be, I'm just asking, cause they married?
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm just, you know, I don't want to appear righteous or nothing, but I'm just asking a question. Could it be cause they still married? And she upset that you done took him in prior to the divorce. That's all it could be. I'm just saying. Once again, we all make mistakes. Got that. I ain't judging you for it. But when you do something wrong and then something wrong happened to you, you got to quit figuring out what's wrong.
Profound. All right.
Man, that's damn near heavy.
Yeah.
No, what's heavy?
There's so much common sense in that statement. It damn near sound like it ain't common, don't it?
Yeah, that's right. It does. Moving on to Brielle in Charlotte. Brielle says, I kept my cousin's kids ages 3 and 5 and I fed them chicken nuggets and tater tots. I baked chicken for my husband and 16-year-old son. My cousin came as we were eating and she got mad because her kids didn't get baked chicken. Her kids were happy with their nuggets, so what's the big deal?
Gotta eat them damn nuggets.
Get out.
Yeah, but you know you played them kids, though.
Kids love nuggets.
Everybody else getting baked chicken, they got them little cheap-ass nuggets on over there, eating all them preservatives and everything. Yeah, what's the big... Yeah, they was happy with the nuggets. But you know them kids should have ate a little bit healthier. Everybody else over there big baked chicken. Let me cut back on these people that don't live here, 3 and 5. Get them nuggets. That's all it is. You know, if you go over somebody's house and everybody getting treated one way and then you see your kids getting treated another way, you know you're going to feel some kind of way about that. What's the big deal? They was happy
like
with the nugget.
A difference for a kid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's like, okay, I take everybody kids down to the amusement park. You walk up, everybody got ice cream cone, but your baby got a popsicle. There's going to be a damn problem in here. Why my baby drinking this ice water? Everybody else got ice cream. Here's my baby over here drinking this ice water. You understand that. I think that's what the situation is here. That's
all. All right. All right, CLO, you're on fire this morning. Okay, Elise in Germantown. You are. Elise in Germantown says, I switched up my weave the other day to a shoulder-length blonde style. My husband said he liked it, and I reminded him of J-Lo. He said it was turning him on because he's always wanted J-Lo, but I'll do. He said it was a joke. Was it really?
Hell no, that wasn't no joke. Yeah. Fellas.
Yeah, he meant that.
Shut your mouth about what you always been thinking. Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah.
Say it.
He meant that.
I know how you feel. I know exactly how you
do?
Yeah, but you can't say none of what you feel, man. Shut your mouth. Oh, girl, you got that blonde wig. Oh, I know that's right. Come here, girl. Let's go on and play. Yeah. There you go. That's it.
So let me ask you this. When they ask you, how much weight you think I need to lose? What did you supposed to say?
Baby, I love you just the way you are.
I wish you would throw
No
out a number.
Baby,
I wish
you fine is fine. I tell you what you better not do. Holler out about 30.
I wish you would say a number.
Oh, it's going to be a
Go on,
problem.
say that. I got to
All right.
I don't know exactly what you should say. You might not like what I just said, baby. I love you just the way they are. You fine and wine. But I do know you can't holler out no number, though.
About 30 for sure.
About 30.
Girl, 30.
Ooh, that's a big number.
Maybe 20. 20
It's a conversation now.
20 will bring you down there in the cool range.
No
15,
more than 5.
you'll still look a little, you need a little more work. But, it at least get you started in the right direction. See that right there? Oh, that's going downhill, fellas.
Nope.
What else you got?
No more than 5. That's it. That's all.
And, bro, you know how many times I've been asked that question?
Boy, I've been asked.
Every husband and boyfriend in America.
That's
No
how
man
I know
answer.
the proper answer.
I told you you're on fire this morning. Last one, CLO.
I tell you one time, this is how I knew, because I heard my brother one time. My brother's wife asked him, how much weight you think I need to lose? My brother said, whoo, man. Look at I said, God,
Which brother was
Hey,
this?
man,
Which brother said that?
man, my mama looked up from the table and went, Lord Jesus, this boy just a bigger fool.
All right, last one. This is from Mr. Tony in Waycross. Okay, Mr. Tony writes, I've been playing the piano at church for years. When our organist passed away, I was playing by myself every Sunday. I found out that the organist got paid monthly. I've never been paid. Should I stop playing if they don't start paying?
You are serving the Lord,
Amen.
all for the glory sometimes,
Where's that money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not have pay-to-play capabilities,
There you go. There you go.
You didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay. All right, CLO.
Go in there and threaten to quit if you want to. Find out somebody else know how to play.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, according to Variety, Serena Williams criticized the Peninsula Paris Hotel on Monday evening for being denied access to the rooftop restaurant with her children. Serena posted about her experience on X, of course, formerly known as Twitter. She says, yikes, Peninsula Paris, I've been denied access to rooftop to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids. Serena said, always a first. She added on a hashtag for the Olympics, and an employee at the Peninsula Paris said Serena Williams and another woman showed up with a stroller and they were unrecognizable. The spokesperson for the hotel said the employee the employee told Serena that there were only 2 tables available, but they were already reserved, and she could wait downstairs in the bar for a table to become available. Okay. The Peninsula Paris did release an apology statement to Serena. I mean, really, really, that's what we.
But you know what it is, man? It be these employees.
Yes.
Yeah.
It don't. Sometimes it don't even be the policy. Like when Oprah got turned away at Hermes. It be an employee that don't know, and they be flexing. They be just flexing, man.
Yeah.
And y'all don't know, man. What they need to do, they need to get them phones out like they got now. They take your picture and then it automatically run a Google search.
Oh, okay. Really?
Okay.
Yeah, they got something on their phones now because people do it to me all the time.
Well, has that ever happened to you? You travel so much, Steve. Has that ever happened to you where you've been denied access because of race?
Yeah. In Capri.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you just left there.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us in the store.
Why?
Now, we looked in the door. Wasn't nobody in it. No one else can come in. Little guard. Little guard at the door. No one else could come in. So I said, dog, ain't nobody in here. No, I'm looking at, it'd be different if the store was crowded. I understand. They got so many people can go in the store. I ain't that dude where you see me. No, I'm in another country. But dog, ain't nobody in there though.
So what happened? Did you go in, or you just said forget it? Or
no, hell no. Walked away, but then the manager of the store looked out and recognized Marjorie.
Oh, not you.
Marjorie. Yeah, it
Marjorie
still ain't no me.
Superstar.
My ass might as well got on away from the damn door. You know, you ain't the shopper she is. So
right.
Yeah, man. So then, they ran out there and apologized and tried to make it, we was going on to another store then because Marjorie, she turned around the corner and just go in another store.
Yeah.
Let you see it.
Right. Yeah. Well.
So, know. But I've had that happen before, wasn't it? But wasn't no need of me, tweeting about it and nothing,
Yeah. They got other stores.
Okay.
I just figured,
save you some money.
You have to say, you ain't got to spend any money.
Sometimes you got to recognize the blessing.
Yeah.
A win
when it happens in the moment. All right, another
Wish they
entertainment
turned
news.
us way at Hermes. That's the store I want to go to.
It's the wrong store.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav is the real MVP of the Paris Olympics. According to the New York Times, U.S. women's water polo team doesn't receive the same sponsorship dollars as in sports like swimming, gymnastics, or track and field. However, before the Olympic Games, some of the women water polo players took to social media and asked for support. Flavor Flav stepped up and sponsored the women's water polo program. So, wow.
That's nice.
Thank you, Flav. Yeah. He also
Flav,
heard about he also heard about American discus thrower Veronica Fraley, who was struggling to pay her rent. Flavor and Serena Williams' husband, Alex Ohanian, stepped up and handled that situation as well. I love it.
Come on, Flav.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something else that I learned this year. Do you know that you get paid for a gold medal?
Yeah, we talked about it on the show.
Yeah, we talked about it. But it's different.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and America pays
50.
low.
Yeah, it gets the lowest. Yeah. Because we have so many gold medalists. That's their
that's
their logic.
That's what they say. Yeah.
It's gold medals that's life changing, like $250,000. Stuff like that.
And other countries, you were right.
And you should reward these athletes who bring gold and glory to the country, man.
Yeah.
And they do have, sometimes they get this athletic things wrong. It's just like they had to make that change with college football.
Yeah.
College sports. Allow these cats to make money. You got to, you want them to represent your country. You should pay these people. They got to quit their job and people got to chip in and help them. No, man. If you have a prospect, a medal prospect contender in your country, you got to take over and help them.
That's it.
Okay.
It ain't like they don't have the money, y'all. Stop.
Right.
Especially this country.
And you can't do nothing that them people can do. There's nothing that you've seen that you can do at all.
No.
At all. In 4 years.
You can't go get nobody else.
No.
I don't know where they get all that money in sports. It's so much.
Sponsors.
Shirley, they buy tickets.
I know that, but I'm just saying it's so much
Shirley,
money.
if they put their logo on this track athlete or this swimmer, you know how many shoes they sell off that?
Yeah.
You know how many people want a shirt because they saw Tiger Woods with it on? Or somebody want a shoe that they see Steph Curry and they think they going to hit a jumper now.
Right.
That's what they think.
It's the
I
shirt.
have a pair of Steph
It's the
Curry
shirt.
shoes.
It's the shoe.
You ain't hit one yet, huh?
I got a yellow pair of Steph Curry shoes. Yes.
Yeah.
Still can't hit a three.
How's your game?
18% from 3-point.
Sha'Carri got some commercials, though. I'm happy for her. She got some commercials.
Big Nike endorsements. Nice.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Big billboards all in Dallas. Yep.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll tell you about swing states voting information right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve Harvey Nation, we want you to listen up. There are about 7 swing states that will have a big and major impact on the presidential election in November. Now, what are the swing states? According to IamVoter.com, that's IamVoter.com, a swing state is any state that could be reasonably won by either the Democratic or the Republican presidential candidate by a swing in votes. Swing states tend to be comprised of mixed populations and flip between red and blue each election season. The 2024 swing states are Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Okay? Now, in these 7 states, a total of 93 electoral votes are up for grabs. And you have to have the winning number of electoral votes to win. It's not about popularity. It's about electoral votes.
Right, Jim.
So these 93 electoral votes are up for grabs, which could determine the outcome of the election. There are about 90 days, only 90 days left until the election. So we got to get on this, register to vote now.
Yes. And also, there's a new warning out that I've noticed. When you go to the polls to vote and you get your ballot, if they hand you a ballot and on the outside of the ballot there's an R or a D on it, it will be thrown out. That is the new thing that they're doing. So if the outside of your ballot is not clean, it can't have no initial, no R, D on it, I on it. It can't have nothing on the outside. If they give it to you, just say, excuse me, I'd like another ballot, please. Be very aware of what they're doing to suppress this vote this year because they are trying to steal the election. They've gotten rid of so many former election officials and workers that were claiming it was a clean election. They are trying to steal this election. So be very aware of all of the tricks, y'all. We got to get voted. You all hear me on this radio show. You know who I am. You can say what you want to say. I've always been a supporter of Biden, Obama, and now Vice President and future President Kamala Harris. That's who I am. You can put me in line with all them AI photos you want and do all that bull crap. It ain't gonna work. Game on. Steve Harvey for Kamala Harris. Put that down. And you write something else, if when I find you, I'm pimp slapping you.
Hey.
Really?
Wait a minute.
That's where we are with
now. You can't do that.
You
Still hood now. Still hood now. You know.
Just encourage people to get out and vote, to register and then vote. Okay.
I'm just talking about me. After I vote, I'm in the pimp slap business if I see you.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Houston Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud talks about his struggle with cursing and using profanity.
What?
Yeah, we'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Houston Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud struggles with cursing and using profanity. And he says he is trying to do better. He's 2023 Rookie of the Year. He recently appeared on the Sports Spectrum podcast to discuss his Christianity. CJ knows that he is a high-profile, influential athlete and that Christians aren't perfect, but he is struggling with cursing and wants to tame his tongue. Take a listen.
I was like, hey, man, like, I'm struggling with cursing right now. I'm trying to stop. Like, I'm trying to just hold back because not only am I trying to do it for myself, but also, like, I can't proclaim that I love God and have, like, a wild mouth. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. It's hypocritical.
Sure.
So I've been trying with that. And he was like, man, read James 3. So I read James 3 last night, and I went over the devotion on the way to work this morning. So it's like stuff like that. Like people like just like send me stuff, and I ask questions, and I'm a youth in this walk, and I want to learn more.
Read Steve 9 and 2 and see what you think. Read Steve 9
man,
and
let me
2.
help you out with this here. Hey, bro, I love the Lord too. I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying? And they've told you, right, there's none perfect, no, not one. What you got to remember, though, is don't let outside external forces cripple your walk because they're clamoring for perfection. Now, if you want to do better, I understand that. Then go ahead and make your efforts to do better. I have been trying to quit cussing. Been probably now.
How long? Let's see.
Probably about 60 years now.
And you're 67.
Yeah. I first thought I should probably stop around 7. Because I started at 4. I became fluent at 6. I thought I'd stop at 7. I've been struggling with it for 60 years. And to be honest, I had to say, but it's a flaw. But look, bro.
I like it.
I'm just not going to allow. It's sometimes you could be a little bit too hard on yourself. Now, if you can stop, go ahead. I've tried. And the one time I tried, I had stopped for about 4 days. And I developed, I had severe headaches and my teeth was hurting. And I was constipated.
Go get you one in, baby. Go get one.
It was just so much, man. I was having migraines. You ever had a headache and constipated? It just ain't nowhere to go.
Why are we talking
no release?
about that?
No reason. And my wife asked me one time, she said, Steve, what is wrong with you? And then I said,
not yourself.
the F don't know. And soon as I said that, the headache went away. I went right to the bathroom. And so that's when I knew that me stopping the cussing was locking me up and creating so much stuff. And so I've just dealt with it. But, young brother, just, hey, man, have your walk with Christ and go on about your business, because I'm going to tell you something else. If it ain't that, it's going to be something else. And man, don't you let these little half-feathered Christians fool you. They can walk that walk like they stand on that white line all they want. Ain't nobody on that tightrope like that, man. It's people doing all kinds of stuff. So just, hey, man, don't beat yourself up too bad about it. If you can improve, go ahead.
Man, I mean that.
Well, hold on. We just got a good squad on. Houston just got a good squad, so he can't come in here not cussing, and we don't make the playoff. If it take cussing to get to the playoff, they got to get the cussing.
And you in that huddle, and that receiver ain't listening to that route, and you got to straighten him out. That's what I do. Look,
okay,
I'm a Christian. I love the Lord, but you can't get up in my face too much. I got to back you out. Now, what you want me to do about it?
You don't have to. He's saying he doesn't want to use profanity and he wants to do better. So
I got all
he
that.
in the NFL.
The Bible says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I figure, if you come up to me,
like you want to be treated is what it says.
Treat others as you want to be treated. So if you come up to me and you cuss me out, I'm assuming that's how you want to be treated. That's why I'm going with this here.
Yeah, but he in NFL, He in NFL cussing. T-Mo cussing ain't got now job. So I don't even see what the problem is, dog. You're doing great.
Okay.
You're doing great.
All right. Good luck, CJ. Coming up next, it is
Joel
the nephew.
Osteen ain't the quarterback for the Houston. It's you.
Prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, help me figure my man out. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got for us?
Yeah, I'm here. How y'all doing? Everybody good?
Yeah, we're good. What's up? What's the problem?
I've been asking my uncle about his vacation. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Turn around when you're talking to us. Why?
I ain't got to turn around. People on the radio can't see me. The people driving in their car, only you can see. I ain't got to show you.
Tell him Junior, tell him what he's doing wrong.
He have not, because he asked amiss. That's why.
And
he just told you this morning. I wrote it down. You need to take notes in the morning.
I wrote it down.
You hurt because you asked wrong.
Nobody want to hear the depressed king of pranks.
James.
Come on.
I know.
James.
Okay.
Okay.
Lord, if you're listening, we'll talk tonight. All right, here go the prank.
Oh, he's listening. That he is.
This right here is you prayed for a job. You prayed for a job. Cat Dog, if you would. I need to pray for a vacation. You prayed for a job. Let's go, Cat Dog. Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carolyn, please.
This is Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. Listen, my name is Lawrence. I actually go to the same church you do. I saw you last Sunday where you stood up in the church, and I heard that you were talking about you were going through some bad times.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Well, your job supposedly got rid of the department that you were in, and you were now seeking a new type of work. Am I right?
Yes,
or just work, period, because you're looking for a new occupation, and I was there when you asked everybody to pray for you.
Yes.
Have you found anything yet?
I haven't. You know, I've been praying. We prayed again today. I asked for the church's prayers again today, and I know everything's gonna work out, because he said you take one step, he's gonna take two.
That's right.
So I'm prepping, and I know it's gonna happen. I know it.
Well, listen, I think I may be able to be of some help to you. I actually own my own company, and I'm thinking that you could be the perfect person for a position that I have available. Now, what type of work were you doing in the past? Give me some of your job qualifications.
Oh, I'm executive secretary, administrative assistant, anything like that. Type 88 words a minute. They even take the old style shorthand. I can do it all. If you just tell me what you need, and I can do it. Take care of your executives that come through the office, anything that's needed. Travel, expenses, that's what I do.
Okay.
And
now,
I'm good at it, too.
What type of hours are you used to working?
9 to 5. Sometimes I'll come in at 8. I don't have a problem with coming in at 8. I can come in even earlier if you need me to come in earlier.
Are you opposed to working at night?
No, I don't mind working at night. I mean, it just depends. Right now, beggars can't be choosy.
Right.
I ask, and it's being given to me.
Okay.
What kind of hours we looking at?
I have an offer for you that it would be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. You will only be working 3 days a week for me. Okay.
No, just to let you know, I was looking for something with a few more hours, a few more days. I need full time. I have a family.
Well,
I have bills to pay.
Right. I understand. But listen, I think the actual amount will suffice for that. Now, I'm going to offer you $750 per night for 3 nights a week. That's $2,250 for those 3 days for 1 week.
Wait a minute. You said $750 a night?
$750 a night. And
I'm making around 2,000 or something.
You making
a week?
A week, ma'am, and if you do the math on that adds up to about $9,000 for a month.
You sound too good to be true, but now I put it all in his hands. I turned it over. That's what we're supposed to do. I did it, and you tell me I'll make $750 a night.
Okay.
I mean, what I'm going to be doing? Keeping your books, because I do a little accounting, too.
Well, let me say this. Now, the reason why I say it's at night is because I own a nightclub, and you would be working at the nightclub for me, so you would put in about 4 or 5 hours every night, and for 3 nights a week, like I stated, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course, I'll pay you $750. Matter of fact, I'll actually pay you your first 2 weeks in advance.
And I need that.
I'm sure you've lost your balance. You need to get back on your feet and everything.
Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. So exactly what is it I'll be doing it, because I'm sure, like I said, I can do office work. I'm good. Like accounting, you tell me, a clerk, front door. I can keep your books going.
Right. Well, no, not necessarily. I don't need you to work the front door. I'm actually going to have you in the club working. Okay. So, I mean, how's your physical condition? Are you able to get around and you don't get tired quick, do you? Now, are you in good physical shape?
Yes, I'm in very good physical shape. I don't get tired quick at all. You need to do something like be over the bartenders or something and work at the bar to make sure all the money's, nobody's stealing money from you or something like that?
No, you're not at the bar either. See, because what I'm going to do, now, have you ever done anything like, anything close to dance or anything like that? Have you done that in the past?
Yeah, I did a little ballet when I was younger. Drill squad, cheerleading, I do a little dancing, and, go out every once in a while. You do a little dancing here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with moving around.
Okay, well, that's good. Because, see, what I wanted you to do is I want you to do a little bit of dancing in the club.
You have some, like, ballroom dancing or something where you need me to teach you. I don't know how to do the ballroom dance, so I can't work with nobody on that stuff like that.
No, I'm not asking you to do any ballroom dancing or anything like that. What I need you to do is I want you to dance on the pole. See, on the pole. See, I have a strip club. I want you to dance on the pole.
Pole? What the hell do you mean when you dance on a pole?
Well, actually, I own the Silk Stocking, which is a strip club.
I'm not a Silk Stocking. What the hell you mean? You don't want me to dance on the pole? You know what? This is you must be out your mind. I ain't dancing on a pole for nobody. You can take that pole, Mr. Kelly, whatever your name is, you can strap that pole up your
What?
You must be out your mind.
But don't you want to make this money? I got $750 a night for you.
I don't need that kind of money. I'm telling you right now, you in that pole dance, you can take that pole and shove it up to damn. You have no business calling me about no dancing on no pole. And I believe you got nothing from nobody at church.
I'm trying to get you a job, baby. They told me that you was in need of a job, so I'm just trying to...
I'm not in need of that kind of job. I'm not in need of no jobs. I'm taking off my damn drawers from over there, the butt window, or dance on no damn pole. What's wrong with you?
Okay, what if I bump it up to $1,000 a night?
No, I don't care if you bump it to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I ain't taking my jaws off for no damn body.
I want your on that pole.
You ain't gonna see my. You know what? I want your in church. I'm in these prayers. That's where you need to be calling me, talking about you got a job. This is right here.
When I see you at church next Sunday.
When you see me at church, I say, don't you come up to me and say nothing to me, because if I see you, I'm gonna bust you in face. I'm gonna come and ask you and Wendell, will you get your butt on the pole? You know, and if you gonna come down Wendell, I'm gonna whoop your.
Well, let me say this to you. Are you listening to me?
You know what? I don't want to listen to you. If I'm getting ready to hang up, you know, don't you call me no more.
Wait just a minute, Carolyn. I want to say this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin, Ravina.
Ravina? My cousin, Ravina? I'm going to give her Ravina, you know, Ravina know better. Ravina know I need some money. You know Ravina is wrong with the bad. You tell Ravina when you talk to her, is my. I don't believe it, girl.
And there you have it. Right there. You prayed for a job. Come on now. Wow. Stupid still up in the house now. Nephew Thomas House Party Comedy Jam is going down. That is Buffalo, New York, August 31st, Saturday night at the Shea Performing Arts Center. You heard what I said. Shea Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale right now. And what I said, we wearing white. Labor Day weekend, we wearing white. That's right. Saturday night, we wearing white. Everybody wearing white. It ain't mandatory, but be nice if you put on your white. Come on in there. We gonna laugh. We gonna dance. We have a good old time, but we wearing white. I'm gonna have white on. Now, that's it. That's all I want to say.
All right, nephew, with your white. If you could only say it. All right, coming up, Strawberry Letter. Subject is, please help me figure my man out. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, this one right here could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Please help me figure my man out is the subject. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 51-year-old married woman and I'm 8 years older than my husband. He is successful and he loves the Lord. Those were the two main things I prayed for when I was dating. God gave me exactly what I asked for, but I also got lots of things I didn't ask for. My husband has a quick tongue and loves to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. I know that he hasn't been exposed to much, so every chance I get him out of his comfort zone. He wasn't used to different kinds of food, so I took him to eat different kinds of seafood and shellfish. I also exposed him to high-end scotch and bourbons because he loves to drink. He resents the fact that I understand fancy language on restaurant menus, and he gets mad when I order for us. He's told me that I might as well be the man in the relationship, and it really makes me sad for him. I'm only trying to bring him up to speed so he can get to my level and have a finer way of living. I've asked him to take me to a Broadway play for my birthday, and he told me to plan it like I plan everything else, and he'll go. I took offense to that because it's time for him to take the lead. I cannot figure this man out. If I lead, he gets upset. When I tell him what I want him to do for me, he gets upset. We've been married for going on 2 years, and we still have a way to go on him being cultured. If I left it up to him, we'd eat dinner in front of the TV every night, and he'd never have a passport. I took this man out of the country for the first time, so I need a little more respect from him. How can he be so resentful when I'm trying to help him experience the good life? No, what you're doing is trying to change this man. I mean, you're trying to make him into who you want him to be. He is who he is, and you can't change that. He doesn't like it he doesn't like what you're doing, and he resents it. You said that he's resentful. You married who you married. Just because you're older than him doesn't mean you can treat him like that. You're not his mother. You're his wife. You're telling him what to do. You're telling him what to eat, what to drink. You're ordering for him. You're emasculating this poor man, and he's sick of it. Maybe he does want to experience the good life, but not with you shoving it down his throat and treating him like he's less than, like he's subpar. Accept him for who he is first, since you married him like this. You knew what you were getting when you married him. Then maybe he'll want to change because you don't make the good life, as you call it, sound good at all. You don't make it sound good. And if you keep this up, you're going to lose this man. Steve?
Ma'am, the subject of your letter, the subject of your letter is, please help me figure my man out. Now, that's an easy one for me because men are so simple. So simple. If the letter was, help me figure my woman out, we'd be in here all day. Because good luck to the person that can do that. And women know that. Women know they are more complex than men. Men are very, very simple. The problem that you need to fix is not your man. Who you need to fix is yourself. The reason you're having problems with your man is because of the way you're going about it. I don't know what it is, man, that you're not getting, but let me try to help you. You 51-year-old married woman and you 8 years older than your husband. If you don't think that you're using that to your advantage, you're sadly mistaken. It's the first thing you mentioned in this letter. All you had to do was say, I'm married to my husband. And he is successful and he loves the Lord. Now, those are the two main things you prayed for when you was dating. And God gave you exactly what you asked for. You asked for a man who loved the Lord and a man who was successful. Well, how did he get to be successful? He's obviously done a number of things correct because he found out that the key to his success is faith, and he's put in the work to become successful. So you got it. But you also got a lot of things you didn't ask for. My husband has a quick tongue, and he loves to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. Excuse me? When you type that line right there, you ain't read it? My husband got a quick tongue, and he loves to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. Really? Okay. You telling this successful man who you prayed for, who, oh, by the way, loves the Lord like you asked for, but let's just stay with the successful part, which means he has known how to do something right to get y'all in the position. All this traveling you doing in fine restaurants and stuff. Hello. He has made this affordable. Now, I'm not saying what you do don't count. That ain't what I'm saying. So before y'all say, oh, she could have her own money. She don't. She prayed for a successful man that loves the Lord. She got him. So he's making a huge contribution to all this traveling, passport, and all this stuff, okay? Now, he loved to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. Listen to yourself. Shirley said it best. You nagging the man. Do you know what nagging is, ladies? Nagging is actually tone and timing. It's the way you say it and when you say it, which turns it from talking into nagging. And once you nagging, we through with you. All right? I got a whole lot more when we come back.
Hang on, Steve. Yeah. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, please help me figure my man out. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, please help me figure my man out.
The problem in this letter really is not your man. The problem in this letter is you. So you can't change your man, but you can change how you approach your man, which is, I think, is the problem. Now, you said you're a 51-year-old married woman to a man who's 8 years younger than you. Okay, you had to tell us that because you want us to show, you want to demonstrate throughout the letter how you're more knowledgeable than he is and how you have an upper hand over him. That's what you wanted us to do. Now, your man, you say, is successful and he loves the Lord. You said those are the 2 main things that you prayed for, and that's exactly what God gave you. And then you say you also got a lot of stuff that you didn't ask for. Like, number 1, your husband has a quick tongue. He loves to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. I don't know if you read that, but do you sound crazy? Yeah. He loves to talk back when I'm telling him how things should be. You ain't his mama. You're his damn wife. Now, you got this successful man, all of a sudden, he can't do nothing right. You nagging this man. Let me remind you all what nagging is. Nagging is tone and timing. Ladies, it turns into nagging when you change your tone and the timing that you use. And ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Also, I know that he hasn't been exposed to so much, so every chance I get him out of his comfort zone. He wasn't used to different kinds of food, so I took him to eat different kinds of seafood and shellfish. Seafood and shellfish. These are shrimp. This is crab. That is a lobster. These are mussels. Lady, okay.
What?
Now, I'm assuming you got a country boy. Cornbread, hocks, green, pintos, chicken fried steak, turkey dressing. But now you got him all up here eating all kinds of seafood and shellfish. Okay, thank you. I also exposed him to high-end scotch and bourbons because he loves to drink. Well, you got a successful man that loves the Lord that drink a lot. You done turn him on to high-end scotch and bourbons. I sure wish I knew the names of these because that would open up this letter for me. I don't know what you've introduced him to and what he was drinking, but I sure want to know what it was because I bet I'll be on here hollering. He resents the fact that I understand fancy language on restaurant menus. Lady.
What?
Now, we've all been to fancy restaurants. Italian restaurants, they'll have an Italian name, but under it, it will be in English what it translates to. So you ain't just in here reading 5 different languages. You ain't at the Chinese restaurant just reading all this stuff in there. You asking for number 7 just like the rest of us. You ain't in the fancy Chinese restaurant reading all that writing and going backwards. You ain't, no. So I already know. And he gets mad when I order for us. Mm-hmm. See, now I'm going to tell you something. You stay out front. You're talking to him. You don't like his quick tongue when he talking back to you. When you're telling him something, you in here, you're telling him what to drink, and now you're ordering in the restaurant. He get mad when I order for us because you keep running out in front. You know, it might take him a little bit longer, but maybe he didn't want that to eat. Now you are telling him what to say, telling him what to drink. Now you're telling him what to eat. He don't want that. He told me that I might as well be the man in the relationship because that's how you act. And it really makes me sad for him. I'm only trying to bring him up to speed so he can get to my level and have a finer way of living. Well, if you was all that, what you need the successful man for? If you do remember what you asked God for, right? So if you was all that on that level, but you know what you was? You was on that level by your damn self. Because you done ran everybody else off just like this. Then God finally send you what you want, and you finna run this one off. You busy bossing, you busy taking charge, and you busy running out front. Now the man done told you, you might as well be the man in the relationship. I've asked him to take me to a Broadway play for my birthday. He told you plan it like you plan everything else and he'll go. Because he already know what he gonna plan ain't gonna be up to speed. So plan it and I'll go. I took offense to that. Oh, now you mad. I'm telling him what to eat and drink. I can't figure this man out. If I lead, he gets upset. Why don't you quit leading? You go sit your ass down somewhere. You asked for a successful man, he got it. Get your girlfriends to go eat all that crawfish and etouffee and all that. He wants some damn Popeyes. Man, just sometimes, man, you know, for real, man. For real, dog. We've been married going on 2 years and we still have a ways to go at getting him cultured. He ain't cultured, he country. If I left it up to him, we'd eat dinner in front of the TV every night. I took this man out the country for the first time, so he need to be a little more respectful for me. How can he be so disrespectful when I'm helping experience a good life? He already had a good life before he met you. He was already successful and he knew the Lord. He should have left your bougie ass where you was. He don't want no more damn shellfish and he don't want no more moussalet. He wants some greens.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
With greens and mac. Why'd you learn how to make some mac and cheese? Instead of taking me all the way down here.
At Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast.
I don't want no caviar. I want the fish that had the eggs.
On the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. Download it today. Coming up in 46 minutes after the hour, it is Junior in the building with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Well, you know, we're enjoying this Olympics over in Paris. They've been really well. You know, today, the men's basketball and women's basketball team are playing today. The United States, so we got to see what happens there. We know we got the gold in both of these. They close. It ain't even close. Right now, there's something we have to get to that's more important than anything because it's called the Steve Harvey Olympic Hood Report. This
Absolutely.
Is
Good morning, everybody. Here is the Hood Olympic Report. Congratulations to Simone Biles for winning the overall gold in the Olympics, and she lost in the balance beam individual because she fell off. I don't know how she stayed up there any damn way. She was slightly hurt. It's amazing that she was on that beam, anything. And then she came back and she took in the flow, she took a silver because she hurt herself then. They had a controversy in the floor exercise where they had gave a bronze medal to the girl from Spain, and then she was standing up there holding the flag, and then they had a reviewer and they gave it to the American Jordan, and so that was a Miss Universe moment for her ass. She had to lay her flag down and she was crying. I felt so bad for her, but the relief that was on my face, because once again, to know that somebody else and gave out the wrong damn name, the joy that runs through my body is overwhelming. So sorry about the little girl that lost, but glad it wasn't me though. And Lord, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
At least I didn't practice for 4 years and they took it from me. Mine wasn't nothing but a beauty pageant. Wasn't yours to win, so you lost. That's all I got to say to it. Yeah. Also, during the 100, want to say congratulations to Noel Lyles. He won the 100.
Yeah.
He eked out the Jamaicans, even though I always been pulling for the Jamaicans because they're my people. They won anyway. And then silver go to Fred Curley, and the gold go to Noah Lyles, and then the boy out of Jamaica took the silver, so that was good. All black podium on that one. Also want to send a shout out to anybody that synchronized swim. Anytime you can turn your ass upside down in the water and still stay in the water is amazing to me. Because once my face go in the water and I turn upside down, I got to get out and blow my nose. So congratulations to all the synchronized swimmers. And 2 white dudes won the hammer. Congratulations to that. Also, Sha'Carri Richardson is a new track star. She won a silver in the 100. Congratulations to the black girl from Lucia. Once again, all black girl podium. And then the all black girl podium goes congratulations to the little black girl from Brazil for winning the flow exercise. Simone took second and Jordan took third. It's been an all black thing right there. But we're going to keep it hood right here.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs some advice about his wife. He says his wife is uncomfortable after some swingers tried to holler at her at a party. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from G on Reddit. G says, over the weekend, I was excited to be invited to a surprise birthday party for a friend I hadn't seen since college. My wife went with me, and it was supposed to be a great time as I introduced her to people from my past and exchanged old stories. That all backfired, however, when one couple there, whom I've never met before, made it clear that they were swingers and very interested in us. My wife tuned them out and now refuses to ever go to another party with old friends of mine, and she's even questioning whether I've been honest with her about my past or what I'm interested in sexually. It's not a lifestyle I've never participated in, nor have I ever wanted to, but it seems like now I'm guilty by association. Is there any getting past this?
Well, bruh, I mean, obviously, some of your old friends have some people in their life that are suspect. And I don't know why you would keep wanting to take your wife around somebody that can raise questions and start fires in your own house. I wouldn't do it. So you trying to make your wife still go to these parties with your old friends. You know, sometimes, man, you got to cut people loose. You know, man, my daddy always says something. Everybody come with you, can't go with you. There's people in your life that's in your life for a season. You got to start recognizing that. Just because you hung with somebody during a certain time in your life, it don't mean you need to hang with them now. Some people never change. Just, hey, man, everybody ain't for you no more. You know, and the average person has trouble with that. Because you think you're supposed to stay loyal to a relationship. Them relationships is in your past, man. You ain't got to stay with them kind of people. Better move on.
We can't just go look, though. I mean, we can't just go look and just see what they talking about there.
See there? Right there?
That's your
just to see. I just see what they doing.
Yeah. Now, your wife back at the house. Well, what is all this? What is they looking upside my head for? And they're your friends. So what was you doing? Yeah. I ain't never been interested in that. But every time they go, something like that pop up. Bruh, quit exposing your wife to that. Get some new friends.
Okay. All right. B on Steve Harvey says, my ex cheated on me with another guy for 3 months before I found out, and we broke up over it. I just learned that he's married and has 2 kids. I've moved on, but I feel bad for his poor wife. Should I tell her about her cheating husband or just mind my own business?
Man, come on, dog. For real?
That got nothing to do with you.
Bro, you feel bad for his cheating wife. No, you don't. You feel bad because your girl stepped out on you with this married man. Now you trying to lie, I feel bad for. No, you don't, man. Stop that. You don't even know this woman. You feel bad for his wife. Should I tell her? No, you just trying to get back at the dude for scooping your girl up, who wasn't your girl to begin with. If they can be scooped, they ain't yours to begin with. Now, what you all that telling this woman? You don't even know her, man.
Right.
Dog, come on, man. Dog, you got to take this L on the jaw. You got hit in the mouth. And you got to just take this L. That's all. Take the L, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
The hell you going down there talking to this woman for? You know, I just feel so bad for you, Clarissa. I mean, Patricia. I mean, Diane. You don't even know her.
Just making up names.
Yeah, he's trying to get back at the husband. You're so right.
Dog, that's all that is, man. Dog, come on, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Bro, your problem ain't with him. Your problem with your girl.
Your ex.
Well, they broke up. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Oh,
happens.
they broke up. Yeah.
That's life, man. Stuff like that happen. I feel so bad for her. Boy. Stop. It ain't a man listening to this radio show talking about I feel bad for her. Man, come on, bro. Come on.
They know what it is. Know what it is.
99.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A Frontier Airlines flight from Houston to Dallas was canceled last week. Even though the plane was in good condition, the weather was perfect, and the passengers were ready to board. The problem was that there was no pilot. You see, the pilot had just been pulled off the plane in handcuffs.
What?
Passengers waiting at the gate watched out the window as cops led the pilot off the plane in handcuffs and put him in the back of a police car. The Houston Police Department later identified the pilot as 45-year-old Seymour Walker and said he was arrested on a warrant related to an alleged assault on a family member. What? Since no replacement pilot was available, the flight was canceled. Passengers were offered either a full refund, credit, or re-accommodation on the next available Frontier flight later that evening. Can you guys imagine sitting on a plane and your pilot gets arrested? What is that about?
Why Seymour sound black to me, though?
Seymour Walker. The Walker sounded black, not the Seymour.
He was black.
Yeah. I'd be kind of grateful, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, that might have been a bad day for him anyway. He'd been up there thinking about ending it. Now, let's get his ass off the plane. Give me that credit y'all talking about.
Okay.
Or he get up in the air and then he decide to fly somewhere else because to avoid detection. No, too much.
And that's Seymour. There he is.
Oh, brother. Oh, Seymour. He's black, Tommy. You were right.
I told you. Seymour Walker.
All right, coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And it's time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather babysit crying infant twins for a day, or would you rather have an unwanted house guest for 2 weeks?
Oh, no, give me them babies.
Twins?
Give me both them babies.
Yeah, I know how to shut them down.
Yeah, the baby for a day. Yeah.
Put a little bit of Hennessy in that milk. They be good.
What? Have you seen them throwing cheese on the baby's head and makes them stop crying on Instagram?
No.
They throw a slice of American cheese on their head.
Then what the hell?
And the baby stopped crying instantly.
And you can eat the cheese. This is a good deal.
All right, would you rather go back to the age of 13 with the same knowledge you have now, or would you rather get $1 million in cash right now?
I'm going to take the $1 million in cash right now because I can't go back smarter than my father right now. He said, you think you know something? You think you know more than me? See, that's an ass whooping right there. Definitely not going to let me come in there knowing more than him. Oh, so y'all gotta think
you
somebody.
think you know more than me? As a matter of fact, I do.
And that ain't. That's death.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to take $1 million. I don't need to go back to 13. Just knowing what I know.
Knowing what you know now, you wouldn't go back.
And go back to 13?
13.
No, I hated 13.
Yeah, you know
where I lived at 13?
All right,
would you line waiting on the bathroom? I ain't finna do that. No. Hell no.
Would you rather be in the Olympics and compete in archery, or would you rather do table tennis?
Either way, you need to get out the way because either there's an arrow or there's ball finna hit you. Hit you one of them.
I don't know, man. I like either one of them.
Really?
Table
Either one?
I mean, if I was at that level, table tennis, ping pong. That's ping pong. Let's quit playing.
Yeah, table tennis.
That's what it is.
That's ping pong.
All right, so it's continuing with the Olympics theme. If you were on the basketball team playing for the team's gold medal, would you rather take the winning shot or would you rather pass the ball to your teammate?
Oh, I'm passing. I'm not
Passing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna pass?
Steph. Here it is, right here. Here. Here.
Give it
That's
to
a
Steph.
A whole lot of people like to throw this ball to. Who you don't want taking that shot is me.
Not for the gold. Huh? All right. Would you rather every shirt you wear be slightly itchy, or would you rather only be able to use single-ply toilet paper?
God.
Oh,
So nasty. So nasty.
The shirt
Y'all
is
asked
itchy, you
this
say?
question.
the shirt is just slightly itchy. Yeah.
I want
That was my daddy's specialty, was buying that Scott's because it was always on sale. Scott single ply. I learned the hard way what that was.
That's why you don't want to be 13 anymore. All right.
Hell no. You know how many times I surprised myself?
Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day on this Tuesday. And I know you have closing.
In closing, I want to say something to people about in being encouraging. I hope that in my legacy, when people talk about me when I'm gone, I want people to, one of the things I want them to say was, he took the time to stop to enlighten other people. He took the time to encourage young people. He took the time out of his day, his schedule, to invest money, effort, everything into just trying to empower other people. I think that's an important thing for me, and as I sit here in my life and I meet people from everywhere who stop me and say, hey man, I saw a video of yours that really encouraged me, or hey man, I was watching a motivational thing and you popped up and you said something that really helped me. We sit on these mics, all of us. We come on this show every morning, Shirley, Carla, Tommy, Junior, Monica, and we do stuff, and we really don't know the full effect that it has. How many people count on us in the morning to be a part of their morning drive or their morning routine or whatever the case, or getting off work, listening to us, whether it's the opening, whether it's the enjoyment of giving them a laugh before they go into work or whatever it is. And we just don't know. But we just kind of hope that we become or are impactful to people. And that's one of my hopes, man. I want to say something to everybody out there today. Listen to me. God loves you. He really does. And he created you with a purpose. God has a plan for you when he made you. None of you were accidents. Whether you know your parents or not, have a relationship with one of them, or don't have a relationship, the fact that you were here was because God wanted you here for whatever that purpose or reason. And that purpose or reason is to prosper you. Now, in prospering you, it doesn't mean that your life won't have setbacks and challenges, because it will. There's this thing called life that happens to all of us. All of us experience grief. All of us experience sorrow, pains, disappointments, setbacks, cancellations, repossessions. All of us, man, firings. All of us experience this thing called life. But if you have a relationship with God, God enables you to endure the process of life. And it's okay that you're experiencing life, because everybody's handling it the same way. Not handling it the same way, but it's happening to everybody the same way. You ain't the only person with some problems. You ain't the only person facing challenges. You ain't the only person that feeling disappointment. You ain't the only person that ain't found the right one for you. But if you form a relationship with God, God helps you endure all these things and gives you a measure of peace that you can have within yourself to help you endure. I can't tell you how many times God's presence in my life has provided me a peace. You know, I watched some dude on the internet. I don't know who he was. Nice guy though. He was just talking about how your failures become so public now because of cyberspace, because of the internet. Any of your failures, I don't care what it is, it becomes so public now. What you used to suffer with in silence is now done publicly. And it ain't even you that's got to put it out there. It's just as soon as somebody find out something wrong in your life, they posting about your life and they make you the focus so they can get clicks and likes and views and all this here. And it just makes life even more increasingly difficult. I'll just tell you it is. It's harder for younger people to grow up now. It's harder to stay married now. It's harder to survive the influx of life situations now because people take it upon themselves to make your failures so public. I can't tell you how many public failures I've had to endure, but in the quietness of my life, how many times because of the relationship I had with God, he done wrapped his arms around me and raised me up out the mud. Now, whether y'all see it or not, the fact that you are still here is evidence enough that God is working in your life. The fact that I'm still here, that no matter what they say about you, no matter what they've said about me, in spite of it all, you're still here. That's God at work behind closed doors. Now, if you have the ability to rejoice in it and give God the credit and glory, then wonderful. But I can't tell you how many times he done taped me up, bandaged me up, lifted me up, and propped me up in the quiet of my home while everybody was still laughing. Do you know how many people laughing at you at your job and your family and on the internet about something that happened to you a long time ago? And they keep rehashing it, bringing it up. Man, stop letting people do that to you. If God got you through it, move on. Quit letting people bury you with your past. If you have someone in your life that is constantly reminding you of who you were and what you did, man, get rid of them people. God is in the blessing business. But more importantly for all of us, God is in the forgiving business. God forgives people, man. He's forgiven me 1,000 times. I probably need 1,000 more. Pick yourself up and go on about your business, man, and stop worrying about what other people have to say about you because they are not the architect of your future and they are not the author of your life. Give that power, credit, and glory to God and forget them people, man. Let them haters hate and keep on. Just have a relationship with God, man. Y'all have a great day today, okay? Those are my closing remarks. God willing, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. In the meantime, hey, vote for Kamala Harris if you care about the country, okay?
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.